or make you laugh, make you cry like Ain't Life Funny. Ugh. Right. But to me, it also shows you, same thing with that child molester thing, the levels of deception, bro. It's already off top. Like, let's say you have a police force, right? And any time a person has been unjustly killed, if you've noticed, the cops have always tried to be somewhat covert in how they handle it. They don't just come out and, like, this one is a little bit different. It got caught on cell phone, but the Ahmaud Arbery one, they had that video for 2 months, bro. And those weren't even cops. They had a video for 2 months before they actually released it to the public. So what were you doing for 2 months? DA and police force, you're investigating for 2 months people that had video of them shooting someone in cold blood? How was that an investigation? Why are these people walking around the street? What if they shot somebody else? You know what I'm saying? Because really, what if that was the whole jump off of a killing spree? You know what I'm saying? Like, you act like that doesn't happen. Like, somebody doesn't drive from state to state and shoot every person along the fucking way. It happens all the goddamn time, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, like, to me, it's just like, you're making a weak team and then you're protecting the weakness of your team by not kicking these people off your team. Because, like, I can understand that somebody make a mistake about, hey, you got to lose your job, dog. But then they come in and say,
how many mistakes do you
dude.
get as a police force? Because this police force not only shot a guy, but then let other people with guns walk into their town, shoot people, and then treat it as if they littered and were like, you know what, go home, collect yourself. I don't know, maybe that's not how it went down, but I know the kid got water and was allowed to go home. I don't know if there was a confusion as to who he. Yeah, I mean, he's 17, he's whatever, but this kid was at like Trump rallies. This kid's just some fucking. How do you have this assault weapon? You know, why does some 17-year-old kid have an assault weapon like that?
You know why? It's America, bro.
And that disparity in treatment continued even after the shootings. Just watch how the next day, the Kenosha police chief couldn't help but spread blame to the protesters who were shot at and killed.
Everybody involved was out after the curfew. I'm not going to make a great deal of that, but the point is the curfew's in place to protect. Had persons not been out involved in violation of that, perhaps the situation that unfolded would not have happened.
Some people are really fucking stupid.
Okay, I mean, first of all, thanks so much for not making a great deal out of that. The people who got murdered were up way past their government-imposed bedtime, and you were nice enough not to even mention it, except to imply that maybe it was a reason they kinda had it coming. And that is the kind of restraint that we've all now come to expect from the Kenosha Police Department. And you might think, well, hold on, that's just one guy. Surely not all law enforcement there thinks that way. Although I will point out to you that the guy standing next to him is the Kenosha sheriff who, just 2 years ago, gave a pretty striking press conference. A group of 5 young black people had allegedly stolen some clothing from an outlet mall and had led police on a chase that ended in a minor car accident. And in that press conference, he expressed some views that are pretty explicit.
Let's put them in jail. Let's stop them from truly, at least some of these males going out and getting 10 other women pregnant and having small children. Let's put them away. At some point, we have to stop being politically correct.
Sorry, can I quickly interrupt you there? Because calling for American citizens to be stopped from having small children isn't politically incorrect so much as politically 1940s Germany. And he wasn't just idly saying that. He'd really thought through a whole plan. And I know it is deeply unpleasant, but honestly, it is worth listening to just how detailed his solution was.
If there's a threshold that they cross, these people have to be warehoused. No recreational time in the jails. We put them away. And maybe what we got to do is build warehouses that after this generation is gone, they've perished in these buildings, we can turn them into something else. Maybe it'll be malls. Maybe Amazon will buy them as warehouses later. But at some point, we have to get rid of this group of people. We have to lock them up. I don't think I'm saying anything different than most people in society aren't thinking, but they're afraid to say it. And I'm just to the point that I'm saying it.
Just when I think you've said the stupidest thing ever, you keep talking.
Ugh.